Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here, and welcome to today's live stream. My cat just fell on my keyboard. Hope everyone's doing really well, you're having an alright kind of day. You know, I figured we'd have a cheeky little afternoon stream. My voice seems to be doing pretty well today, so I figured I would use it on something, hopefully, I don't know, entertaining? Yeah, we'll do something, keep me entertained at least. But hello, so we've got Riley and Commander Single Malt Scotty. How are you doing? You're a whiskey fan, sir. Quiz Engine, hey, how you doing? Kuro, what up? Today we are going to be working on some of the Dark Wheel stuff. If you don't know what that is, where have you been? What have you been doing? The Dark Wheel is, of course, the faction that is apparently holding the secret of where Raxler might be. So the plan is for us to be able to work on them, improve their influence, move them out, and hopefully discover some new stuff and move the storyline in the hunt for Raxler forward. This is, of course, the brainchild of Commander Kaizen, who just decided we'd give it a go, and here we are. Hey Giz, how you doing, fella? I feel like I haven't seen you for ages. Oh, Riley, make sure it's nothing too distracting. Don't want people getting in trouble for watching. But a welcome. Right, now, what we're doing is we're going to be heading down to the nearest MacArthur depot, however you want to say it. Kuro, yeah, the Dark Wheel is a real faction. Very much real. But yeah, we're going to head down to the planet's surface. We're going to head to MacArthur depot and see what missions they've got available, grab a bunch of stuff, and then switch over into a more suitable ship for it. Because we're using my, once again I'm using my carrier as my mobile BGS platform, which is working out really nicely. Snappo, good afternoon, and Christian, hello. Anders, g'day mate, how'd you go? But yeah, so we're going to be doing a little bit of BGS, hopefully picking up some bits and bobs along the way as well, with regards to engineering materials, because that's always handy. Kuro, interesting. Although I am struggling to hear your point over the sound of your tinfoil hat rustling. Bum 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 ba dum bum. Oh wow, this is much closer than I thought it was. Okay. But yeah, I would assume they are the Dark Wheel. I mean, the fact that they were present in Shinrata sounds real. Are you back at work this week? Oh. I would say rubbish, but I can only imagine you'd probably had enough of being at home. Nightside landing where someone's not bringing their full-on pro level skills in. There we go. Another meeting. Oh god. Hopefully it's something that could have been an email that you've now survived. Or will survive. I'm doing alright, Giz. I'm doing okay. It's the usual stuff for me, which is meds have side effects. I take them, I deal with it. Good news is that I've gotten really settled down. Like the digestion side of things are super settled now, which is good. Got the right medication to fix the issues and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm doing alright. Feeling pretty chipper and upbeat. I've actually been to the gym twice this week, which is pretty good going. Oh no, 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 no. This is how we... Oh! What the... Concentrate on flying, not talking maybe? Placer? But yeah, been to the gym twice this week. Went 3 times last week, which is going pretty well. Let's pretend I didn't do that. I don't think anyone saw. Oh god. Right, let's just have a look to see what missions are available. We'll ignore the fact that I've already crashed technically twice. I'm glad. I'm glad you saw nothing, Gears. We'll keep that going. I'm pretty sure that no one will notice. Like, at all. But yeah, we are only doing missions to the Dark Wheel. Units Corp still hate me. That's good. Right, assassinate an Empire. That's always good. Some wet work. Always like a bit of wet work, because that's killing people. You know what, we'll pick up the wet work jobs. Tempted to do the mining ones, but I'm like, nah. Riley, good lad. Snap out. Well done. Well done. I'm going to leave the wing one alone. Just because. No particular reason other than because. Right, and we're going to head back to the Battle Cat. Excuse me. And get ourselves fitted out for combat. Now the missions shouldn't be too tough. I'm thinking they won't be too tough because they don't pay a huge amount. But I'm looking at the influence reward, which would be pretty nice for the Dark Wheel. I'm not saying much about the money at the moment. I don't need to worry about it. Sitting on a few billions, and it's kind of a every now and then I top up, do some mining, and then come back to it. And I think that works for me. Plus, I have pretty much recouped the cost of my fleet carrier back already. Plus, the amount of time it saved me has been brilliant. But how's everyone else doing? How's everyone doing? Is life slowly returning to normal for you? Because I'm working on it, and it feels weird. Fried Slice, hey, how you doing? It's good to be streaming. Oh God, I barely break the influence of the planet before I have to dock in my carrier. I am feeling like a docking module, a docking computer might be something to go for at some point in my near future. Because my flying is getting really lazy. Really lazy. And it's something I should probably work on. Now, if we're just taking on a couple of targets, and that's all we're going for, we don't need the Corvette particularly for this. We could go for something a little bit smaller. I'm thinking possibly the Mamba, because I don't need to do much messing around with that. Just need the power distro. I think that'd work. Fried Slice is saying, nothing's changed for you. Well, since lockdown, still working, can't go on a holiday. Yeah, the not being able to go away thing is a bit of a shame. But we have a very sick cat, so we can't go away really anyway. Because I've got to look after him. Right, from this one we need our distro. No. Right. Big question is, where's my size 6 distro? What ship's that hiding on? I mean, it has to be on. I think it's on the Python actually. No. Type 9? The mining type 9? Yes, it is. Hooray. We need the member today, I think. But yeah, I got a very sick cat, so we can't go away, like even just for a weekend or something like that, you know, or overnight, should I say. A bit of a shame, but I am happy to look after him because he's my little buddy. Oh, straight back into outfitting to the shipyard. Schoolboy error. The other thing that we need, we're going to not the member, because the member's got essentially solid shields because they're prismatics. Hey GT, how you doing? Indeed, it has been a long time no see. Right. I think most shield boosters are on this one that we want. Come on. Strange outfitting. So Friday, I say you had a 3 weeks holiday, you're not allowed to change it. You can't have any more time off. That's rubbish. Hey Hunter, how you doing? Right, we're going to unselect most of them. And we're going to store all of those. Yeah, GT actually doing alright. Obviously, the most recent scan results being stable was absolutely lovely, and then since then I've been kind of focusing on living life as normally as possible. So I was saying earlier, I've been to the gym a few times this week, a few times last week. Going to carry on going, and trying to get the side effects and stuff settled down, and work on being a bit fitter, so that I'm always ready for what comes next, which is actually, I feel like it's going to work out in the sense of being ready for stuff. Now I'm going to do something stereotypically British as well, which is I'm going to whinge about the weather here in the UK. It's so damn hot. I'm sick of I think I'm sick of this hot summer weather. And I know there'll be people out there who are gonna be like, no, what are you talking about? It's lovely and hot. And it's like, yeah, but can't sleep. So gotta do what we gotta do. Anatole, hey, how you doing? Now, last one. I feel that's quite a bit over. So I think, let's have a look at the stats, because that's how we know thermal resistance is turd. So we better put some thermal resistant stuff on there. Let's find our leftover thermal resistance. There it is. Do some stuff to do. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm doing good. I'm actually feeling really good today, which is unusual. Hence the stream. But what I am trying to do is I'm trying to work on some more videos at the moment. because they're a lot better for me when it comes to kind of non-time sensitive videos that we're trying to work on at the moment. Try and get some stuff out there and ready for when I don't feel so good. That's the idea. So I can kind of throw them up. I know everyone tells me that you'll stay around, but I like to do it, don't I? I think what we actually need is we need another thermal. I think that's what I actually need. Yep. Oh, come on. Right, the vet. Oh, you missed the beginning. So, what's the plan? Well, the plan for today is we're doing some work for the Dark Wheel. So that's the faction that allegedly holds the location of Raxxla. So we're kind of working on doing that, trying to up their influence, improve their holdings within the galaxy, and from there, what should hopefully happen is a storyline to move forward, and some hint of where it is will be found, because people have been there, and essentially Raxxla is this. It's a place where you're able to transport across the anywhere in the galaxy, or I think even different dimensions, instantaneously without having to rely on a frameshift drive. It's kind of think about the Iconian gateways from whatchamacallit, from Star Trek. That's kind of, that's in my head. That's how I think about it. Right. Back in. After doing all of this, I'm going to have to stick to assassination missions using the Mamba, because I absolutely hate doing my outfitting. I hate it so much. I wish there was an easier way. But there's not, apart from having them all built and engineered all the time. I don't think I can do that. Yeah, it's going to take us quite a bit over, isn't it? But less over than what it was. So let's have a little look to see how much power we're actually over. 5%. So that's 4. That's a 4. Fuel scoop, frameshift drive, cargo hatch. I mean, that should do it. Well, I guess let's find out if we have the power that we need or not. I'm a little bit concerned. Yeah, we're good. We are good. Great Alan, yeah, it'd be nice if something happened with it. Just anything. I feel like some form of movement in the correct direction would be great. Right, we'll go to CD what's his face first. We need to kind of remember how fast the Mamba moves as well. Is that max boost speed of 558? Yeah. Zoom and boom. And off we go. So this can be case missions, I guess. I'm doing some assassination missions to start off with, get myself nice and warmed up. Shoot some people in the face. The build that I'm using is the Frag Mamba, or the Framba. It is It packs a punch. That's kind of what I've got to say about it. I should probably think about getting pacifier frags if I'm going to keep using it. See, it said mission detected. I'm not seeing it. I guess in the full spectrum scanner we go. Now on the plus side, it should be orange. So we should know it when we see it. Now, I didn't bother checking. Could we scan the nav beacon? That works too. Well then. Shoki Boy, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Oh, Matrix, have you? That sounds possible. There it is. And it's the threat level low. This should be good. We've got a bit of time, haven't we, before we get there? Infrastructure failure. Oh dear. Yeah, GT, I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. It will be... I think it's been said from someone at Frontier that something will happen. What that thing is, we don't know. But it will happen. That's what we know. Oh, I forgot to say, if you're watching the stream on YouTube and you fancy it, you want to hit the like button. I would much appreciate it. Since YouTube isn't presenting my stuff as much as it used to other people, because I haven't been very consistent, it does help me out. Plus, you know, it's free. Afternoon, Lee. How you doing? Things are doing okay here. I'm doing alright. Hopefully about to drop in and blow someone's brains out of their cockpit. By someone meaning an NPC. Assassination mission. So we're going to drop in, find the target, shoot him, get out, move straight on to the next one. Nice, quick, nice and efficient. And now we're in a combat capable ship. We won't have to mess around like we did before. Ah, you're busy then, Lee. Fun times. What you do is conference calls, Lee. You never talk about actually doing any work. You just talk about conference calls. You'd be like, oi! Oh yeah, Lee, I'm not worried. Don't you worry. It'll be fine. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, we got Paul Bowman. Oh wait, it's not an illegal mission, is it? Oh. What I wasn't expecting was it to be a clean target. Ooh. Right, someone's scanning me. This is going to be... I should hopefully... Oh, why did it have to be... Oh, why did it have to be a clean target? That's not... This is not ideal. This is not my... This could cause a problem. What I should have done was rammed him. I mean, on the plus side, we should take him out pretty quick. Oh. I think we've been hit by... Have we been hit by something thermal? Nah, that's good. V890, thank you. Did I forget to put the power distributor on this? I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh no. I've made a blunder. I just realised I'm using a really crap power distributor. Right. That's a thing. Power distributor is 6E, yep. 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 On the plus side, I can outrun most ships, so... Right, what we're going to do... Oh, not system map. We are going to head back to my carrier, because I'm a muck. I'm like, why wasn't I shooting? Thankfully, only an orca. Yeah, Matrix, it was an assassination mission target, and I probably should have checked to see if they were going to be clean or not. It's fine. So yeah, we'll have a little bit of a... Yeah, A-rated and engineered, completely overrated, you're right, Snappo. Explains why everything's charging so slowly as well. Schoolboy error. Like I said, I hate outfitting. I hate having to swap stuff around. The big learn for me is that maybe just pay attention to what you're doing. Sounds unlikely, doesn't it? I am hoping we can make a bit of a dent in the BGS work that needs doing, and I don't know. Have a look. You're right, Halo. How you doing? Look away for a moment. Always have a quick. Yeah, very slow. Like even now, this is incredibly slow. Yeah, they're prismatics, but this is slow by any standard. For me, it was more noticeable because of the weapons. You're 1 hour away from a week-long vacation. Nice. Widgets, how you doing? I've been okay, Halo. I've been pretty tired, I guess, but I've been doing other stuff, like real life stuff, which is pretty bizarre. So I've been using my energy to do things like go to the gym, which is mental, and all that kind of stuff. So I've been really kind of focusing on. I've been focusing on me. Is the best way of putting it. Plus, I've been binge watching Hell's Kitchen. Also, I've discovered a really great TV show that I'm absolutely in love with now, which is called Swamp People. About people living in the bayou and they're hunting gators. It's like, oh yeah, fantastic. Absolute cringe, but brilliant at the same time. Wait, don't it? I requested docking. Oh, well within range. Yeah, that's me, Halo. I try. Are you going anywhere on holiday, Halo, or are you just having a bit of a staycation? Oh dearie me, right. Yeah, I'd say Mrs. P is pretty pleased. Be awful if she wasn't. Yeah, that's fair, Halo. Right, yeah. Because what we need this one. And now any second. There we go. I say get the distro back online. We'll get ourselves headed over to the next mission target. I know I could stay in here and wait for the shields to charge, but I'm in a hurry. Oh wow, that is insanely slow, isn't it? Anatole, is the fuel issue resolved for carriers? No, is the answer. It's still not done. It's still not fixed. It was meant to have been fixed in the patch on Monday, but from what I understand, tritium is still much harder to come by than it should be. Actually, let me just. This is a problem. So I had to check this because I was like, I've got a slight concern. Right. Got too many boosters. That's my problem. Bah. Oh, hey, that sounds like a nice, relaxing week off, to be fair. So yeah, the fuel issue, the tritium issue is not resolved yet. Frontier is still working on it in order to get it resolved and get things back to where they should be. It's a bit of a shame. I always feel like these types of things kind of take away any of the like the impact that a patch might have of the, oh look, this is great, this is good, it's fixing bugs, and then it turns out that actually it's not fixing them, it's making them worse. So I understand the need to rebalance and the concern of a developer having people make too many credits, for example, too quickly, so that people don't play the game for that long or they don't really engage. You know, I can understand the concern of that, but for me, you've got to have a balance, and to be honest, if it was me, I probably would have rolled back to the patch before. That's what I would have done. So, it's a difficult one because a lot of the time, you know, you want to have good faith in a company, and then there's kind of like this sticky issue that comes in, and you're like, oh come on, just go back and fix it, and then come forward again. You know, you take a step forward to, well, sorry, you take a step back to then launch yourself forward. You know, that kind of thing. And I think that's always a sensible idea. Okay, mission objective is detected. And it kind of is, so we know where to go. Oh, Anatol, it's fine. It's totally fine. I know the answers, so it's all right. Halo, her loss, mate. And say the right thing, which is her loss. Riley, yeah, that could do it. But it's not the tritium that's the tritium is an unexpected side effect, though. I think that's what it is. Robert, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, the tritium thing is a side effect. It's a symptom of the problem. It's not the actual problem, because it was supposed to be just the low temperature diamonds and the hotspot distribution. It wasn't supposed to in particularly affect tritium, because you can still buy it from stations. So no. Anatol, so 1,000 tons is your tritium depot full, but you can also open up a purchase order on your carrier, and then you can or mine it yourself and offload it, and then you can just store it, and then from there you have to, which I'm not a fan of, is you have to transfer it from your cargo into a ship's cargo, then into the tritium depot once you've run out of fuel in your depot. Yeah. Yeah, see, Slam Dunk, I think low temperature diamonds are fine. It's tritium that isn't right. I know lots of people are struggling to find it still. Which isn't ideal. You know, it's not what people want. It's not what Frontier want, even still. What I should have checked was, is this guy going to be... Oh, I'm assassinating a politician. I should have known these things really. But I'm okay with it. Scrape together any last bit of shield recharge we can get before we go in there, because you never know what's going to happen. So you need help to get a better rep with Blue Mafia. Right. So that one. The only thing you can do is really run missions for him. That is going to be the easiest way to do it, Robert. And keep an eye out for missions that you can stack, so things like data delivery missions. That's always a good one. because they can do all of them in one go. It's nice and quick. And always choose influence. No, reputation. There you go, as a reward. Oh, okay. That's right. Riley, I 100% agree. So Anatole, it's not quite as clear cut as that because the weight of your carrier comes into consideration as well. Okay. I'm not taking heat damage. Thank you very much. How are we being outmaneuvered by a bleeding orca? We've got there's an awful lot of everything in here. This is the police. Stop. No. Oh. Oh, he's running. They want to run. This is a problem. Well, we want the mission done. Oh, come on! And things we can outpace the police quite comfortably. All day long. Not an issue. You're starting attack run. You're 7 kilometers away. Behave. Yeah, Travis, problem is that what I've got is this ship has no ability to actually target anything because it's frags. It just won't work. What the shield's looking like? We're at 32%. Let's drop down where we are. We'll reboot and repair. Yeah, Bernard, I've got to get good with fixed, you see. So I figured it would be a good time to do it. And Frag Mamba, it packs a hell of a punch. It's just too far away. Oh, the higher, yeah, the Mamba canopy is gorgeous. I quite like that. Even when you're sat down, like in your ship, it feels quite kind of. This is in VR. It feels really nice, like really nice. See, Bernard, I didn't know that there was such a thing as a standard frag Mamba. I built mine ages ago. Like, I just had a daft idea, and this is what I've got. I think the plasma accelerator isn't helping me out much. I think I'm probably going to change it back to a cannon. Right. I've been scanned straight off the bat, which is bad because I'm surrounded by system security, and I wanted. No, you don't. Look, let me just pop that. Yeah. I don't know how I can be boosting at 500 towards it and it's still be moving away. Oh, come on. Right, we got it. We're out. We should get away from them nice and quick as well. Yep, and we're out of gun range. Actually, Bernard, that's pretty accurate with what I've got. Right, I'll go over the build in a minute when we get to it. We need to get ourselves out of here. It'd be awful if I can't make it. Have I got a fuel scoop on this? Yes. Yes, we do. Oh my goodness, that'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Right, Harbinger, you asked that before, I'm really sorry I didn't answer. So, the player-driven dark wheel stuff is currently we've managed to get ourselves into 3 systems so far. The one that we're in, we need to increase our reputation with, and that's kind of what we're working on at the moment. Now, whilst we have a little bit of a fuel scoop and a bask, because who doesn't love a nice golden member? Just looks so good. But yeah, it's basically we're just continuing to work on it at the moment. Where things stand, we've got a couple of systems that we need to be working on, and that is what I'm working on now. In particular, I'm working on running missions out of the most recent system that's been expanded into. So there's going to be this kind of pushing us up towards conflict for system control. Well, that's the idea anyway. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll head down to the planet, we'll get ourselves doing all the mission handy and stuff, pick up the next lot of missions, I'll go over the build when we're there. The Framber, it's not... I designed it with a purpose, and the purpose was very much to help me learn how to fly better. And to be honest, it has kind of worked out for me. It's not perfect. Not perfect at all. But it has improved my flying. Although you wouldn't believe it from watching that little display. Senhalf, I use my Anaconda for Goid hunting, and I use shards. And what I typically do is I just face tank the Goid. At Cyclops, I will literally just blow them away in one go. It's good fun. Well, here's the thing, Bernard, is that it's a difficult ship to fly and get right. And because of that, I'm like, I'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. Plus, I like the way it looks. That's the thing. I want to fly a ship that I like the way it looks, and you feel really, really cool with it. I mean, I haven't actually. I mean, I do have an FDL kicking around, and all the internals from this can be moved over into it because they're the same size. I have some options, but I don't particularly like the FDL. I'm not a huge fan of it. And Hunter, yeah, basically cheese it. Cheese the Goids, why not? Didn't work very well against the Basilisk, but actually we slayed a lot of Goids. I know Prorox mentioned it earlier in chat, is that the AXI has completed the Art of War community goal. They got 10,000 hearts, like 250 probes, all the other stuff, the resins, the tissue samples, got it all. So, free decal, hey! And I was doing my part. But yeah, it's not something that I would necessarily recommend doing, is the face tank of the Goid with the shards, because you've got to use the premium ammo for it. In preference, use the premium ammo. And if you're on your own and you don't get it right, then you've got a real fight on your hands. And the chances are in, because I built this big heavy AX ship. Not what I would recommend. If you want to solo a Medusa on your own, it's not the way to do it at all. Wait, you did multi... Riley, I'm amazed you did multi-crew. At all. Because I would always choose another ship's firepower over the extra pip. Plus you get better payout. Well, good news is there's another 2 systems I'm not allowed to go into anymore. But I'm sure there won't be any more missions to go into them and shoot people. Definitely will be. Ah, Riley, okay. Okay, yeah. Pretty sure that the builders outside wait until I'm doing something that requires, you know, a bit of quiet before they make loads of noise. You know, like, oh wait, is that guy on YouTube again? Yeah, let's go and throw a bunch of stuff in the skip. Meowsa, hey, how you doing? I am flying a Mamba, yes. Because it's fun. Yeah, I can't remember who I'm... Oh, come on. I can't remember who I'm actually signed up to at the moment. Who am I? And how long have I been signed up for? I know I've been signed up for a really long time. Unless I've been Right. We want power play. Where do we see that? Not session log. In stats? Looking in all the wrong places for that. Oh, this guy. And I've been... Oh, God. 67 weeks, apparently. It's well over a year. Because I wanted the Enforcer cannons. Yeah, turreted beams are an interesting one. The ability to provide near constant DPS without having to worry about your targeting, despite it being a small amount of DPS, is actually pretty good. Oh, bloody hell. They're taking the skip away. I'm sorry about the background noise, guys. I wish there was something I could do about it, but I am not going to be closing my window in this heat, unfortunately. Okay, mission board. Influence. What's the influence? But I want conductive polymers instead. So, yoink. And now we have to assassinate some more people. You know, I'm starting to feel like maybe the Dark Wheel aren't the good guys. You know, I'm not sure they are. I mean, at least these are pirates, so I feel like you know more what you're getting involved in with pirates, so I'll take them. Oh yeah, Riley. DPS relies purely on time on target. It's one of the reasons why what you have with the differences between like the big three. Alright, Meowser, take care. Is you've got the Anaconda has more raw DPS, right? Simply it does. But the Corvette has more time on target, or the ability to have more time on target. Then you've got the Cutter, which probably has less time on target, but is better at speed and can move faster, plus has the stronger shields. So you've got this nice little balance. Obviously the Anaconda is made from unicorn farts and unobtainium, but you've got some options. Now I used to use turreted beams on the sides of my Corvette as a very lazy way of maintaining fire, because actually when you're firing at a target their shields recharge slower, which is a nifty little thing. Oh no, look at that! Oh no, it's going to be miles away, isn't it? Another crazy harebrained scheme. Oh, it says it's a... Oh no. I don't have an interdictor on here. And that, without a doubt, that Corvette is my target. Am I prepared for this encounter? Yeah, it's going to be a rough one, I think. Oh, don't ram big targets. And we're flying a little bit close to the star as well, which isn't super. I forgot to go over the build that I'm in, didn't I? Oh well. Guy's banking hard, isn't he? Oh, okay. Let's calm that down a little bit, shall we? Is he? There we go. Got him. God, what have you dropped? What have you dropped? Anything good? Good stuff? Oh yeah, remember. Never pass opportunity to get some rare engineering goods. Actually, what do we have like bang in front of us? Let's grab that. Interesting fact for any newer players, did you know that mining originally had to be done this way? You couldn't actually do it. You can actually do it with limpets that didn't exist. And that's a fact. But no, I do like it when an assassination target comes to you. Let's hand it one. Back in the day, yeah, when I were a lad. Well, I never used to be like that, that's for sure. Right, now we go to the next system. Kipsigenes. Kipsigenes. You know what? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how you say it, it's still the same place. Oh. Nav beacon scan detail. That's not anything to do with that, is it? Off we go. Limpets are only for posh kids. Hang on, wait. I'm being bounty hunted. What? No, I need us to get away from the star. Like, this is bad, right? I just need us to be further away from the star. Okay, right. I'm going this way. And now this is the target. I have no idea what's going on here. We didn't. What? Territory critical? Oh. Hey, Vortex, how you doing? This is not how you're meant to fly. Oh, come on. Really? I've got... No. No, no, no. No. I'm actually being bounty hunted whilst doing this. So that's fun. This guy's going to go. He's going to get away. No, I got him. See, I'm not wanted in this system, which means they have broken the law. Like, that's what we want. Report crimes on. There we go. I think we're just going to get out of here. Although part of me does want to carry on with said fight. Hey, Silver Wolf, how you doing? Right, because I think you'll find I'm not actually wanted in this system. Right, we're leaving. Not wanted. Bottom right hand corner. Not wanted. Cheek of it. Right, let's go home. So I've done 4 assassination missions. 2 of them have been somewhat illegal, and 2 of them have been above board. But I only got attacked by bounty hunters when I was doing the legal stuff in a system where I'm not wanted. So whilst technically they could scam me with a kill run scanner, no. But yeah, it is nice being hunted down by your target. I feel like it's like you don't understand. You're not hunting me. I'm hunting you. Like, no! And then you shoot them up. But I will say welcome to anyone that's joined over the last hour or so and doesn't have a clue what I'm doing today, which is possible. I'm currently running some BGS for the Dark Wheel out of HR4979. It's a catchy name as far as systems go. Plan is that we are working on the Turning the Wheel project, which is put together by Kaizen, and the whole idea is that it is to move forward the lack of, I guess, best way to put it, the lack of storyline regarding the Dark Wheel and Raxxla. So Raxxla, if you don't know, is this fabled place in the Elite Dangerous lore, which is essentially supposed to be a it's kind of like the idea where it's this magical place, so magical, highly advanced technological place that was able to transport people from dimension to dimension across the galaxy and all that kind of stuff. It's a big deal, right? And it's like mystery reported, that kind of mentioned in the Dark Wheel novella. So there's all this kind of stuff. It's important in the lore of Elite Dangerous, so it's interesting. And there's been no progress on it since the game was released, and people have been looking for Raxxla. The only thing there has been said once by someone from Frontier, and there's no quotable source for this either, once said by someone from Frontier that someone has flown through the system that Raxxla is in and left again. That could mean absolutely anything. So that's where things are. We're just running missions for him, improving along. SK. It might be. It might not be. S&T, yeah, and they're all under one roof. But you don't know, SK. You never know. I'm not entirely convinced either, but you never know. It's something to do. If you want to do mission running and you're interested in playing the game and you want to feel like you have a purpose to do it, then why not get involved? Kaizen, oh, you heard it. See, Peanut Pete, the point is that it's not... See, right, here's the thing. So I swear I heard it or read it somewhere, and then, I don't know, and it wasn't. And then it's been said that it's an untraceable source. Now, you can't get anything regarding Raxxla out of Frontier. It doesn't work. So, who knows? Yeah, it is. It's a rumour with no source. I did say that. So, I'm not sure it is, but all we know is that doing this that we are doing with the grand plan is probably actually one of the biggest, longest undertakings that people have taken into Elite ever. Harbinger, you are correct in that. The way it works is that when you write a novel for Elite, you get given the Elite Lore Bible, and from there you can take bits of it out. That's everything that is known, everything that's established. You can't do anything that contradicts it, and all that kind of stuff. Like it's their franchise, it's their lore, it's their decision what is real in the world of Elite Dangerous. But SK, I don't think I've heard anyone from Frontier say that, though. So who's doing the marketing? You know? Just a thought. I don't think they said it'd been honked. I think they just said someone had flown through it. But even then... Okay. Kai, here is the problem. Here is... Okay, right. Now, I want to believe. But what I'm going to say is that things that are said to you in person directly is... It's not quotable unless you recorded it, number one, or it is an official interview that's been published somewhere. Very difficult, very, very difficult. Like, being realistic about it. Like, I want it to be true. I want it to be like someone went through it and they're like, oh no, it could have been anyone. But yeah, Michael Brooks was the lore writer for Elite Dangerous for quite a while. He was the man that decided there'd be any storyline in it whatsoever, and since him moving on to other projects, a lot of people say the storyline has, I guess, suffered. I can't really comment. I don't think it was that much of it in the first place. Yeah, Shoki, I don't know. I just don't know. Is the answer to that? Because it might be that one time where you're just like, oh no, I'm just in a hurry to get somewhere. But, oh. Peanut Pete, I don't know how you can possibly say they're not working on it when Odyssey is being worked on. Like, they did openly say that they would be in maintenance previously, and they're working on bug fixing and all that kind of stuff, and they are working on bug fixing. Yeah, every patch we have is to try and improve bugs. And then they've got Odyssey going on in the background, being made, which is going to be absolutely huge. So I don't think we can say they're not working on it. Right, we are going to choose biotech conductors. Love them. And more biotech conductors. Influence again. Yeah, Kai, you would be. You would be biased, wouldn't you? Do we have anything to pew? The Dark Wheel has suddenly dried up mission-wise for me. Unless I want to take out 81 pirates. 81 pirates. SK, I think more importantly, it's objectively wrong to say a development company isn't working on something when they are working on an update. You know? It's objectively wrong. Yes, we will judge the update when it arrives. So, it is wrong to say it's going to be amazing or it's going to be incredible or buy into the hype. Never do that. Super important. Never ever do that. No one should ever do that. But what you should do is, I say, go in with an open mind. That's all. That's all I ever encourage people to do. Don't buy into hype. Go in. Oh no, SK. Yeah, I know. I'm just doubling down on my point. But yeah, 100% judge a product when it gets delivered. Yeah, mission board's naff though. Unless I want to go and mine 1,615 units of water. Oh no, that's New Nets Corp. They hate me. So yeah, I don't really want to do that. SK, I think it's worth reminding that they are constantly recruiting new people into their community management team, and I think, and this is very much a personal opinion, I don't know anything, but for me, the way the communication feels now is considerably better than it used to be. Like, if you reach out and ask questions, whether it be from forum posts, Arthur being a great new addition to the team, got a lot of time for him. He's active in the community, he's out and about, and is giving people answers and fighting to get answers for players as well to open up communication, which is fantastic. You know, that's what you want. It's what I think we all have wanted at some point, more communication from Frontier. I'd say that's absolutely no doubt. Oh yeah, have we got any bounty vouchers we can hand in? Here. Don't want to hand them in. We won't make comet bonds or power stuff, so no. A bit disappointed. I don't want to go and buy clothing and to bring back. That's illegal. Internet data link. To infiltrate settlement. I mean, I could do it from orbit. Requires an SRV though. Yeah, Vortex. I think that might be the thing to do. Can't just sit there doing nothing, can I? Well, we've got the Pillar of Autumn and the Pillar of Hope. Could potentially go hit one of the Hazrases. But that doesn't mean I have to be particularly picky about what I hand in. Tipsy Daddy. Oh, in Ianwu. Yeah, right. Oh no. It's going to be quite a distance for this little ship. How far away is it? 17. Oh, it's 2 jumps. Yeah, let's go. Here's the thing, right? When it comes to gaming, is that you're allowed to not enjoy a game anymore, and that's okay. In the same way that someone else is allowed to enjoy a game that you don't enjoy, and that's okay too. That's always what I think, is that when it comes to gaming, because there's so many times I've fallen out of love with games. Like, for the longest time, I used to play World of Warcraft. Right, and I would play it for, like, I'd come home from work, I'd sit down, I'd just start playing it. All the time. All night. All Sunday. I'd get up and be like, oh, right, I'm going to do raiding today. I'd get up, I'd pop to the shops nice and early, grab myself some snacks, sit down in front of my computer, and slow cook a dinner, and then I just all day I play this game. And then one day I just went, no, I don't think I'm going to bother, and I just cancelled my subscription to it. And then years later I fancied picking up again, and I did, and then I did the same thing again, and then I just stopped and I came back to it. I think I do a fairly similar thing with Elite as well, but I do it on it's a much smaller scale, because I think like I'm more interested and more involved in it as a game and the community than I ever was with World of Warcraft. Plus, I'm considerably better at Elite than I was at World of Warcraft. So, oh, send half. You fast cook your dinner. That's fair. But it's like you do what you do, don't you? And there are times where I completely binge play games. Like, it might be something like suddenly I fancy picking up Skyrim again, and then you play Skyrim for 50 hours in a week, and you're like, uh-oh, what have I done? All that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think it's okay for you to take a break from a game. And I think a lot of us got the best value out of Elite Dangerous than we have. And I say value being, talking about price to gameplay hours. Because if you're not enjoying a game, hit escape, exit it, and play something else. Oh, that's the purple people eater. Fantastic. Fleet carrier names. Brilliant. So Nappy, as you say, you've got the same kind of thing for that one. No, that's fair. But it's okay. Barracuda. Really? Oh, look. This is a lot warmer than I remember it being, I think. Has there been a secret nerf to the Mamba that I didn't know about? Boom. Do we have anything nice? Fence crystals, forged crystals. Not really worth picking up. Yeah, I need to make sure I don't kill anyone from the Dark Wheel, ideally, as well, whilst we're doing this. My god, look at these guys flying in formation. Yeah, Vortex, it might do, mightn't it? One could possibly think that. This is some ridiculous formation flying of all of the wanted ships. Let's get them peeled out. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay, we're not using the plasma then. And also, this stops them from boosting. It's meant to stop them from boosting. Apparently NPCs cheat. Who knew? One thing that does kind of get me about nav beacons is like, why the... Oh. You are correct. It does appear to be off, doesn't it? It's not supposed to be. Eek. The joust. Yeah, it turns out it was off Vortex. I didn't even notice. No one commented on it. Come on, cargo bay. There we go. But yeah, I've stopped grinding for engineer materials. That's not what I do anymore. Or kind of have. If I can avoid it. So chieftains appear to actually be enforcing stuff. Like, do these clean ships realise that right behind them there is a wanted one? Yeah, Kuro, you're at your meeting then. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Ooh. You don't want to bump into someone with their shields up when yours are down. Oh, that so should have hit. But you've got more work to do. What, because of it? Here's a question. Would you, if you were a space pirate and you saw someone fighting and quite comfortably handling someone who is, you know, got a bounty on their head, would you then just come and scan them and just be like, yeah, let's see what you got? Would you try and shake them down whilst they're in the middle of a fight that they are winning? I mean, reasonably, I say reasonably competently, as in my shields are up and their shields are down and they're on 23% hull. Like, I feel like it's the kind of thing that you just wouldn't do. And that's why we have the plasma.
Target destroyed.
I mean, the proto-light alloys are worth grabbing. Like, what treats do you carry? I'm in a mamba.
Hello there.
You know? R6 Phoenix, thank you for the follow. You know, I'm in a mamba. The mamba is the treat.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Yeah, I mean, Senharv, that does make sense. But again, I'm in a mamba. And for me that feels like the mistake. You're not picking your targets right. But that's just me. Schmeliork. You know, I haven't played Eve. And people are questionable when there are no real life consequences. I say consequences seem to be the... I suppose that if you just want to blow someone up, it's one thing, but if you want what they're carrying, it's probably a different thing. You know? Senharf, yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Oh, like, what's going on over here, for example? It's kind of like, so, who are we fighting? Yeah, it's definitely... Oh no, is this Anaconda wanted? No, it's not. See, as a bounty hunter, this is my best time to come and get involved. although it is near impossible to save someone in Elite. We've proven this on numerous occasions. You cannot save people. Often their fates are sealed once they start getting shot. Well, I'd rather not gain heat, if I'm honest. Right, Kai, I might say I mean, project-wise, I mean, events is one thing. Like, if we're talking about individual events, then you get things with a really big turnout. Then I can't not mention the Salome event, but I honestly don't know. I don't think there has been anything quite to this scope. Definitely should hit. Right. No, again, this is totally the wrong shape ship for me to be fighting. Like, completely wrong. It's because when it lines up, if I'm not on the same angle as it, then my frags pass around it. Yeah, I don't think that Anaconda survived. I know, Snapper, you said it was the Dark Wheel. It's kind of the dead wheel now. We know this guy's... Oh! I honestly thought he'd be wanted. This Clipper's got to be wanted. Right, Kai. Oh, what do you mean? My opinion of the character that is controlled by Drew popping up. Problem is that I know the background, don't I? So I have had personal interactions with Alessia Verdi during my 24-hour stream last year, where I was taken on something of I guess, an initiation, actually, into the Dark Wheel, technically, I guess. And knowing that it's Drew, and knowing what Drew has said subsequently about, he doesn't know anything about it. It's just more like he's encouraging emergent gameplay. Oh no, I hit them. I didn't think I would, you know. Because they're a bit small. Got him. Technically, that's the plating maneuver. Definitely not bad with... I feel like... I'd like to say, Plasma, I'm great. I've been friends with Alessia Verdi for over a year. So... I haven't seen her online during that year. but I was taken on what is described as the original lore tour by Drew. But yeah, I guess I'm too far inside the situation to be able to comment on it objectively, if that makes sense. I don't know anything sneaky or anything like that, but I mean, I wish it did, because that'd make it for a great video, wouldn't it? But no, I kind of understand it. That's what it is, because I encountered the character before any of the Dark Wheel stuff began. I think. Right, your next target. Clean. Let's go see this fight's going on over here. Let's go check him out and see if we can get involved and kick some people whilst they're down. Because I do feel like if you're straight up murdering people, then you don't, Lord Deadbeat, you don't have to really worry too much about honour. Right, so Cyberdammy, I did a 24-hour stream for charity last year. And during that stream, I was joined by many different YouTubers and streamers, and they all set me a challenge. And I was set one lore related by Drew, which involved the Dark Wheel. And essentially I was led on a kind of a mystery tour with a series of clues that I had to solve. And from there, I went from different place to different place, and essentially it was kind of like I went through the lore of the books that Drew Wagar's written. It's kind of like this personalised tour through them, and at the end of it, it was they will be watching your career closely. I was like, what? It's like, wait, did I just join the Dark Wheel? What just happened? You know, it's like an awful lot of stuff like that. Really, really good fun. Plus, we raised $8,500 for charity, which was epic. So yeah, that was that, and that's kind of how I encountered the character. So I've known of them for quite a while. All right, well that Type 7's gonna die. Ooh. You're on your way from Zerara. I've never been out there. I remember when it was found, and I was like, "Oh wow, that's cool." But I wasn't a super content creator at that point. I didn't really make videos that much. But I saw it and I was like, "Oh no, that's actually cool." Unfortunately, Kuro, Drew has told me he does not know where Raxor is. So, if he did drop any clues, there would have been mystery clues that even he didn't know were clues at the time. Oh, now we're talking. Robot hamster in his accursed hunger. And he's wanted. Ideally, we want to be right up on him before we open fire. And use our speed to our advantage. Oh, thank you, Vortex. Plasma accelerator is not working for me. Definitely caused me issues. Cyber damage, yeah, that's what happens when you have frags. Frags at close range are devastating. Unfortunately, the plasma is not working for me this close to a star. But it's the only long range weapon I've got, so I kind of have to use it. We're going to have a reboot after this, I think. That's a dead condor.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, but damn it really relies on me actually hitting. That's the difficult bit. Well, the good news is, Cyber is that there's lots of stuff to be done for BGS where you can come and get involved and doesn't involve combat. So there's lots of trade missions, mining missions, delivery missions, all that kind of stuff. So you've got some options. The best thing for you to do is join the Discord for it. And we can all point you in the right direction. Yeah, I would need a huge corrosive. That'd be the way to go, I think. Or thermal. That might be an idea. Thermal would be incendiary, would work. Okay, this guy's name, right? Atram Pass. I read his armpits. My wonderfully dyslexic brain reprogrammed that as armpits. Good job, brain. Always check what they drop. Cause you get some good stuff. But yeah, I'm all about that opportunistic engineering materials now.
Cargo scoop deployed. Scan detected.
See, what are you hauling? Just a bunch of frag shells. Why'd you ask? I hate the moving. I must admit, I really dislike that. Very much dislike stuff that moves against your will. Light Lotus, what I think of the member. Right. I don't think... Oh dear. It could be my everyday flyer. Realistically speaking, I like it for... Oh, that's stuck in there. As my some of the time use ship. When I don't want to fly my Corvette. The rest of the time... I say I'd rather fly something big and chunky. Like my chonk ships. But that said, the Mamba's different and interesting. I use it in a very, very different way. A very different tactic. So it's nice to be able to swap things around. Obviously, it handles really, really badly. I can just stop there, really, couldn't I? But yeah, it handles pretty badly when it comes to most things. The up and down is the best, obviously, but your pitch. Your yaw's non-existent. So it's roll and turn if you want to turn. It's like, hey guys, what are we shooting? What are we shooting? Type 9! This Type 9 is in so much trouble. Yeah, I can't fight three eagles in this because it's only got frags. Oh yeah, Lotus, it would do. It would, yeah, because you've got the Chieftains handle really, really well. Like the Chieftain, Challenger, and Crusader all handle very, very well. And then you got the Mamba, that's fantastic on a straight line. That's kind of what I've got to say about it. Ah, they got him! The only thing that bothers me is I wanted to achieve them with the multi-cannons, and large multi-cannons suck, to be honest, because the spin-up time. They've got a disproportionately large spin-up time out of all the multi-cannons. Yeah, Lotus, that's literally it. That's my thoughts on it. I think it looks wonderful as far as ships go. So Andre, you're saying the Mamba felt terrible for Crate Pilot. Yeah, actually the Crate Phantom, and I said it before, is that it handles so amazingly well. It feels like flying Flight Assist off in a different ship. Really, really nice. But this particular loadout for the Mamba, I have to be honest, is built for taking on large and medium ships, not small ones. Is that spinning or is that turning? Oh. Right, let's head back towards the nav beacon. How are we doing? 1.1 mil. Yeah, no, it's probably the only thing is that it would go against the idea of it, if that makes sense, because the entire ship is built around the idea of putting as many frags on it as possible, whilst maximising your DPS. the huge plasma is for things that run away. Although, thinking about it, I don't necessarily need to worry about that. A friendly on the field. Here we go. Gypsy! If you're watching and not saying anything, Gypsy, there's no way else you'd turn up here. No other way. Right time, right place. Oh. Yeah, that's why we have that. Yeah, you do.
Hello there.
That's purely built for one thing. Tim Jim, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome along. Yeah, very much that the handling is the reason. Oh, tempered alloys. I don't think I've ever seen them before. Yeah, I feel like super lurk. I knew it. But yeah, I did build this with very much a purpose in mind, and it fulfills that purpose very, very well. Oh yeah, definitely need crystal shards. I think as long as when you put a ship together, you're realistic about it, and also just because you build something on Coriolis and it sounds great, you never know how it's going to work. Commander Got, thank you for the follow as well. Oh yeah, anyone else who's watching and you haven't followed, if you fancy it, go for it. Can't guarantee who the next stream will be, honestly, because you might want to tell my voice is getting a bit hoarse. So that happens on a kind of regular basis. There's a good reason for that. That is because typically I have a beard and a side parting, and I've got that Obi-Wan Kenobi thing going on. Oh, close, guys. This is Traxler, not quite Raxler. Traxler. Thought we were in then. I thought that was it. Thought all that hard work had paid off, but nope. Traxler. Damn. Seriously, bro. I'm trying to help. It's like suddenly it's all dried up. This is now a good solid elven name. Nevin Swiftarrow. Spawn of Crazy. The names. Yeah, somehow I suppose I could do that. But it depends whether or not things are... Because it would be quite entertaining if you could search carrier names in... Oh, galaxy map. As if you could. Right, you'd go up and just be like... Yeah, I'm just gonna go... Raxler. Bosh finds it. Immediately pops up. You'd be like... Oh... Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, no searching carrier names. Although, this is something I've never actually checked. If we have a look, let's just check my carriers. FW, oh god, right, FWZ. FWZ-96Z. Right. Because I don't know if that's searchable, because that's the unique. No. It's a shame. Right, let's carry on. But yeah, you tick to that and people search for it and then find it. That'd be hilarious. But unfortunately, it appears that doesn't work. Alright, I'm going to turn in. Oh god. Just the name of someone's carrier. The Pork Hunt. It's like, what are you trying to say? What are you getting at? Whatever are you trying to imply? Is that, don't worry, I got it. I picked up on it. Oh, so someone does have a ship called CV Rexler. Oh, that star's bright.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive.
So yeah, that should. I mean, hopefully we've done a decent amount over the last 2 hours for the Dark Wheel and suitably helped them. I mean, I hope. I mean, I don't know if we have. I don't know how much needs to be done. I didn't even check at all. So there is that. Maybe I should have done. But I think it was pretty much as possible. There's the children of Raxler. There's them. They exist. Sound a little bit cult-like to me. But that's just my opinion. Doesn't mean they are a cult. Considering my faction is technically a cult. But when we do cult, it is mostly a knight. Okay, Robert, you only sell to black markets, you don't buy from them. So for unlocking the engineer, you need to make sure that you have sold to 5 black markets. That's your problem there. So black market is a great place for you to sell stolen goods. illegal goods, but you cannot buy them from them. Because not every commodity is legal everywhere. So the idea is that you go somewhere where they're legal, you pick them up and then you sell them somewhere where they're illegal and you make a big cash. That's the idea anyway. But I'm hoping that answers your question, Robert. I'm pretty sure it does. Oh no, I looked away. So we're doing a tactical recce. Or the loop of speed bleed. Robert, I'm lost on what you mean there. Now, what you need to do is you need to get hold of some illegal goods and run around and sell them. Not a conflict zone. And that should sort it out for you. The Bonkporium. I wonder what they sell. Biomorphic companions? Robert, good to hear. And you are very welcome.
Orbital flight engaged.
I think we're going a bit fast here. We're going to be too fast for glide, I think. If we can level out, that'd be lovely. Ah, no, we're good. Okay, we've got night vision on. Did that not? So I'm trying to talk. Right. If they have any fancy missions here, when we drop stuff off, we might have a look at them. Just me casually proving that I can actually dock. Right. So that's 1.2 million there. We're not handing the others in yet. Let's have a quick look at the status of the Dark Wheel here. So yeah, catching up on New Nets Corp. So they'll go into conflict. And once they go into conflict, it's going to be the case of fight for the Dark Wheel, and the conflict zones that come up, we will then take control, and then we can expand further from this system, which I assume is the idea. Well, Robert, hopefully my channel is a good place. Good place for you to learn something. I do know stuff, so there's that. I'm not an expert, but I do know quite a bit about everything. Vaclav. I'm using the Mamba because I love the way it looks. Also, I built a Mamba that basically has all frags apart from a huge plasma accelerator. And the idea being is that it's just a medium and a large ship wrecking machine. And it is. And then we can just run away after. There's a bit of a glass cannon in that sense, but that's why. I would use an FTL if I liked the way they look and everyone else wasn't using them. Okay. Urgent kill order. That's it. Nah. Right, I think I'm going to call time for the stream there. My voice is starting to get a little bit weak, so I'm going to have to stop. But I will say, as usual, thank you very much to everyone that has been watching and coming along with me. I'm hoping to get some more streams in now. I've got my side effects from my cancer meds under control. I'm hoping that I'll be able to be around a lot more, and that's definitely the idea. In with that as well, I will say, if you haven't already and you fancy hitting the like button on YouTube, please do. Same time, if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, you probably should. And also follow on Twitch as well, because I'm everywhere. Oh, and on Twitter. And yeah, I'm on Twitter too. So I will say, and once again, thank you very much everyone who's watching. Oh yeah, join the Discord too. That's what I'm supposed to say, join the Discord. If you want to got more questions and you're looking for something to do in Elite Dangerous, then you should 100% do that too. But okay guys, and say once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.